Hello world, accountability angel here, reporting from Mendota, Illinois. It is Tuesday, July 20th, just before 2 o'clock p.m. and we are outside of the postal office for Mendota. We are here to conduct a 1A and to purchase a postage stamp. Let's see if we can give them a positive review at the end of this. Hopefully we can. We did do the police office, or the police chief. We actually met without trying, and he did really well. I did get a little bit of kickback from the last postal office, but I did leave there where we were all on the same page, so sometimes that's all that matters, you know? Oh, here it is. See, rules and regulations governing conduct on postal service property. Oh, now look. I think I saw another one where it was printed like that. Look, actually, they're poster 7, right where, oh wait, actually I lied, it's down here. Also that way though. Yeah, most of it's kind of messed up. I'm gonna ask them if they can get a new poster 7 put up. This is also from August 2007, so they definitely could go ahead and do that. All right, we're gonna ask them to do that so that if the question comes up, that anybody will be able to know the rules and regulations. I don't know how they're expected to know them if they're not properly on there. These are cool. Look, guys. George Whitmore, Mendota's postmaster. Here's the first one. They have a little railroad that runs through here. I've been to the train station one time when I was dropping off an old co-worker. Dang it, my phone started ringing. Penalty for theft for stealing a pen. I try to be good about that, but I did steal a pen from some police department. I don't remember which one that was. I believe it was somewhere by Rockford, maybe. A nice selection of cards. And those gold scales. Oh, you scared me.
Is there something I can help you with?
No, not yet. I do need to buy a postage stamp.
Okay.
And can I have your name?
Huh?
Can I have your name?
Mine's Paula.
Paula, nice to meet you. Yeah, for right now I just need my stamp.
Okay.
Did I just get it from him?
Wait, you say what? You can't.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Don't touch my phone. Get away from me. What are you doing? Girl, this is a post office. Read your poster 7, but you can't because actually that's what I was going to bring up to you, Paula. Paula, look. Go look on your poster 7 because you cannot read it properly, but if you had the proper documentation, you would know that I'm absolutely allowed to do this.
You certainly can take pictures. You can't take pictures of individual people.
This is a public building.
I understand that.
Call the police officers and ask them, but you cannot refuse me service. I'm trying to buy a postage stamp.
I'm not refusing.
Can I have your
service.
name, sir?
Sure.
What is it?
55 cents.
Ray?
Yep.
Ray, why is your hand being put up?
Because I don't want to be photographed.
That's a shame. You work in a public building. Maybe you should work somewhere else. Can you give me a stamp that's not ripped? I don't think they'll accept that.
Sure we will.
If you were
Happy
using both
to.
hands instead of doing that, you probably wouldn't have ripped it and wasted money.
You have no idea.
I have no idea about what. Is that a
Good
threat?
day. Would you like to receive?
Absolutely, and I also want you to write your name on it so I can remember who I'm doing the survey on.
My clerk number's on there.
Is it? Ray, I hope your family's proud when they see you on the internet behaving this way. Was that woman a supervisor? Can Paula come back? I have a question for her. Okay, guys, so Ray did not want to be on film, which is okay, but he tried to tell me. She tried to come up and almost grab my phone. Might need a second one, actually. Can I actually have a second stamp, sir?
Absolutely. 55 cents.
Can you ask Paula to come here so I can, I just had a concern I wanted to tell her about.
I absolutely will.
Let me see if I got a nickel. I don't. Here you go, Ray. Ray, why are you acting like that? You don't know the rules and regulations of the post office? You really don't? How long have you worked here, Ray?
19 years.
And you don't know that? Are you kidding me? Did I ever say I was
else for
filming?
you?
Did I ever say I was filming?
Can I get anything else for you?
Can you get your hand out of my face? I feel intimidated, and you're
There
also,
is
you're
3 feet between us.
you are
That's just a
interfering with my
falsifier.
story, Ray. So please stop doing so. I'm trying to
think
get.
so.
Okay, can you move then, so I can get good shots? Okay, I'll just move beyond you. It's okay. You want to be like that, Ray? Ray completely failed. He did give me my business, but with a nasty attitude and a hand in my face the entire time. This is the Mendota, Illinois Postal Office. I'm going to wait for Miss Paula so I can ensure that she is going to get this properly presented, because it doesn't really count when it's misreadable. You can't really read any of it. Look. You sort of can. It almost appears like they whited it out, but really up here it doesn't. Some of it does. But photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except for or prohibited by official signs, which they don't have, or security force, they also don't have that, or authorized personnel, or federal court order or rule. Other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster, installation head. So we need an updated sign. And they also just frankly need a new sign altogether. If they were to try to run that same one off, it might do the same thing, either that or they were out of ink. Either way, it was old. Was that closed before? I don't remember. Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, you guys are supposed to have poster 7 properly marked and up there.
She'll be with you in just a moment.
Quit coming to me if you don't want to be on film. What the fuck is wrong with you? Is she calling Mendota police? Mendota police pass their own. So we're going to see why it's up there like that. You think they would have noticed that it was printed off that way and then maybe reprinted it? But I mean, it is 2021. I think we need a more up-to-date version. Paula, I have business to conduct elsewhere, so can you please come here? I just want to address my concerns. Oh yeah, tell the police I said hi. I believe she claimed she was a supervisor. So, yeah. The oldest poster 7 I had seen, which is completely out of whack, was 1995 in Belvedere. We had been here for approximately 10 minutes. Paula came up to me quickly, but now she's on the phone and hiding. Mendota Police Department is very close to here, so if they did call them, they'll probably be here quick. I thought this was going to be a fast one, or I simply purchased a stamp. And as I said as I came in, I hope we can give them a good review. And then here we are, we can't. Because of the terrible conduct of Ray. Ray didn't want to give me his name, but I did witness it on his little badge. Is there somebody here I could bring my concerns to?
Paula will be with you when she's off the phone.
Do you have a time estimation of how long that will be, sir?
I do not know who she's on the phone with.
Hopefully somebody that can tell her how to do her job. I gotta write her name down too. Give you both a freaking wonderful review. If I, Ray, can you still hear me?
I can.
If I have a complaint on a postal service worker, aka somebody maybe here or on the road, how do I do that?
There's two ways. The first way, the easiest way, is from your receipt.
But if I wanted to like speak to a live person,
Then you would call the 1-800 number.
Does Paula have an employee like ID number or something?
Everyone who works for the post office has an employee ID number.
Can you give that to me or no?
Cannot.
Do you not know it or you just...
I do know where to get it, but that has her personal information attached to it.
Is she required by law to provide it to me?
She is not.
No? Then how do we identify the postal workers that, like you, try to cover themselves up when they're committing crimes?
And what crime was that?
You were trying to interfere with my story, Ray. You also were trying to refuse me service, but then changed your mind, which I was proud of you for that. I think the sad part is you gave me these Purple Heart medal stamps, but then there you are tramping on my rights when I've been nothing but respectful to you. I actually came in here hoping to get great service so I could show how well you did. And when the video is provided, you'll actually hear that. It's a shame. It truly is, because based on the way the police officers behaved and the members at City Hall, I thought you would behave well too, but I was wrong.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
No, I'm just waiting for your supervisor. What's her
Her name is Paula.
does she have like a title though?
She is the postmaster.
Oh, she's the postmaster?
She is.
You think she would identify herself as that? Well, if she's off the phone, though, let her know that I just want to discuss this poster 7 with her so we can just make sure it gets updated and I speak to the right person.
She will be the right one. She will be with you when she's off the phone.
And there are the police. Too bad for them, nobody requested I leave. Are you aware of that? You guys didn't request I leave, but you called the police.
I didn't make any phone calls.
I told you she was calling the police. I knew it. I've done this one too many times. You know what, though? Normally the post offices don't call the police. It's crazy. How you doing?
Good, how are you today?
Not bad.
That's good.
Why did they call you? They never said anything to me, but I do need to still speak with Miss Paula regarding the poster 7. He told me to wait here because she was on the phone. I assumed it was with you guys. How do I say your last name, sir?
Hochstetter?
Hochstetter?
Hochstetter.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
We just got called here. You were creating a disturbance.
How?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
Well, why did they ask me to stay here and wait for her then? They literally told me, because I bought my stamps, and then I was treated disrespectfully, or he was at first refusing me service at all.
Okay.
And then he went ahead and gave me my stamps, but with, his
Is this
hand
lady
in the
that
way.
you need to speak with?
Yes, Paula. Well, you already are all over my film. You came out when I was filming, Paula, but I wanted to speak to you about the poster 7 on the wall. I just want you to have it properly displayed so you don't get in trouble.
All right, I
Because not only is it from 2007, but it's actually, officer, let me show you why. I'm not creating a disturbance. She actually never once asked me to leave.
Okay.
And it's also on film.
All right.
Okay, but I'm going to show you what
My
that's
sergeant is en route.
good.
Not a big deal, right?
Good. I'm not afraid no sergeant.
I'm not just saying.
Because you know what the thing is? Not only did they not ask me to leave, but I'm doing nothing illegal. You know?
No, I'm not. I don't disagree with
Okay,
you.
poster 7, number 1, it's from 2007, so I wanted to raise that to her attention.
Okay.
The oldest one I've seen is 95, which is crazy.
yeah.
But if you see right down here, not only is it out of date, but you can't read them. But this would be if it was the correct date and the correct sheet where you could read it.
Sure.
It would say that we're allowed to do this.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my only problem, but I want to ensure that, so is Paula the postmaster? Because she didn't identify, she just came up to me offering help, and I was like, well, not yet, but I do want a stamp. So I was going to wait and buy the stamp first and bring that up.
I honestly don't know who the postmaster is.
Yeah, well, the guy told me it was her, but he also, I need her ID number.
Okay.
Because he said they do it by ID numbers, but he wouldn't give it to me, so I was like, well, I'll wait for her to come out, but she's been nothing but rude.
Okay.
And you know what? I had a wonderful experience at a different post office just like an hour ago. Great experience where, you know what? They treated me with respect and then got educated by their own supervisor and then as well by me.
Sure.
But I do need her ID number. I don't know if you want me to ask or not, but creating a disturbance is a little bit different than standing here trying to get my stuff and trying to bring that to her attention.
I get it.
You know?
Right. Like I said, that was the reason I was called. I don't know if it was accurate or not. I just
No, they're liars.
did my job.
I mean, clearly I wasn't creating a disturbance. Why wouldn't they ask me to leave? They call the police without asking us to leave?
I'll have a badge number.
Can you
They
write
don't
down
have
both
numbers.
of
They don't have numbers.
He told me that he had a number and that was on my receipt. Well, whatever, you know what he's talking about. Can you please write them down for me? Because I'm unsure exactly.
Like I told you, those have personal.
Is yours clerk number 2? Is that who you are then?
Pardon me?
Clerk 2, is that your ID number? Because he told me
That's how you would identify me, absolutely.
as clerk 2. Well, can Paula please let me know whatever one I need to do for her because I couldn't, you checked me out for both of these. Do you see how stupid this is though? I don't know what constitutes as a disturbance, but I don't believe it's a citizen in a post office trying to document their business and maybe bring to the attention that they have illegal documents on the wall.
I get you.
They're supposed to have them presented and presented properly, just like you guys with your stuff.
Right.
You know, there's laws and stuff that you guys have to follow. This guy, he might not have liked being on film, but he's also at the post office working it just like you. What are you going to do this to me the whole time?
No, I'm not.
And then the thing is, the first stamp he gave me, he ripped it off, so it wasn't a full stamp, probably an accident, right? But because one hand was like this and the other hand he was trying to do it with.
I get you.
You know, and they never once asked me to leave, so why the hell are they calling you? No offense. I just find it concerning, but I definitely want her number so I can complain about this. And also,
Or just employee number or?
yeah, whatever they use to identify her, he said that's the way they do it. He wouldn't give me his name, but I got it off his name tag.
Okay.
You know, I don't come in these, I actually, if you go and find my video later at some point, you'll hear as I walk in, I'm saying, hopefully I can give him a great review.
Okay, all right.
You know, but apparently not.
So I'm not too familiar with your videos. You're
I can't tell you,
YouTuber.
I cannot tell you that. Not only a YouTuber though, we're making changes.
Okay.
Did you hear about anybody LaSalle County kidnapped?
Have I heard of it about that?
Yeah, back in March.
I have not. Is
It's
that one of
terrible.
your videos?
Oh, you guys can come up, I'm just waiting. That's another thing, I try to keep it away from people,
Okay.
certain people, especially children,
I'm sorry.
even though I don't have
I
to.
didn't catch your first name.
Oh, I wasn't gonna give that to you.
Oh,
What's your
okay.
first name?
Chad.
Hi, Chad.
Nice to meet you. I still don't know yours.
You will later find out, and your chief might already know,
Okay. That's
but
completely fine.
may or may not, I don't know. But later you will find out.
All right.
I
I was
just-
just wondering if we could step outside. I'll come back in and get the information. And
Oh, I'm just waiting for her. I'm not doing anything illegal.
No,
so.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
you are. No. I was just trying to help you out.
I'm more often going to catch a citizens though on the camera out there than out here where I can hear them coming in and move it.
Okay.
You know, like the little girl.
Yeah, just
You know,
wondering.
because as a mother, I
about the
prefer my
situation.
kid not to be on some random person's film. But you know what? It is what it is at
I
the
get
end of the
it.
day.
I get it.
I don't know why it takes so long to get the ID number, but do you see the problem?
I do.
I want you to watch this whole thing when you finally find out where it's from, and then you'll see where the real problem lies, because it's not with me.
I never said it was with you.
I know, I just thought it was kind of crazy. They called the police. I knew they were calling the police. I said it multiple times. And then there you are, you rolled up.
Hold on one second, sorry.
Paula, can I please get that employee ID number so I can leave? I do have other business to conduct today. Can I have your employee ID number, or however I can identify you on my surveys? And or to, so you are the postmaster, is that what Ray told me? Ray told me you were the postmaster.
Okay,
Are you?
it's a secret.
Are you serious? Are you literally getting paid right now? But you're shaking, girl. Come on. You could have, seriously, you could have treated me with respect and dignity. Listen. And I would have reported great on you and said, man, she did a great job, blah, blah, blah. Gave you a great survey like I always do. And that's what I was looking forward to today. But you guys treated me with disrespect and no integrity. And the thing is, you called the police, and where'd the police go? They ran away.
Inspected on all of our signage. It's all up to date.
But
I will double check on that.
go look at it yourself. Come with me if you don't believe me. For real, go look at
I
it.
believe you 100%.
I mean,
I
it's-
know what the sign looks like.
So you know that it's not legible. You cannot actually read the full paragraphs.
Correct.
Great, but do you understand that I was treated with disrespect today? And that you called the police on me. You didn't even ask me to leave.
I did when I came in.
When did you ask me to leave? You asked if I needed help.
Yes.
You asked if, and then you came up, and this, coming like this at me and my property is assault. Just so you know. And I'm glad you didn't try to be dumb and take it further like some people have, because then there's a whole nother issue.
Good thing.
Yeah, great thing. But can you please give me your employee
I'm
ID
Agent
number?
16.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm Agent 16.
Agent 16. So, and he's just clerk number 2, or is he agent 2, or how does that? I'm sorry, what? Okay, and you are the postmaster, Paula, is that correct? Paula? Well, we're not sure if Paula's the post officer or postmaster or not, because she refused to answer and told me it was a secret. Paula! Paula! Do they have it marked? Sorry. I don't think sometimes they have the name of the postmaster. All right, guys. Well, Paula did a complete fail, and so did Ray. The police officer did a great job. I don't know if they completely left or not. Ray, so I don't even remember what I was trying to ask her now. So she's Agent 16, but you are clerk number 2. Is that correct?
I am clerk number 2.
And she is the postmaster, because she told me it was a secret.
If that's what she told you, that's what it is.
So she's not the postmaster, but she's trying to make decisions like a postmaster.
Not what I said.
Okay, so she's lying about it being a secret.
Did I not tell you she was the postmaster?
You did. Okay, so you told the truth and she told a lie. Hey, Ray, I want to tell you, I do appreciate you not blocking my camera again. Okay? You take care, and I feel bad for you for working under somebody that treats the public that way. It's a true shame. But I hope we're all educated today. I hope the police helped you guys get educated by the way they left, because this isn't my first rodeo, and I hope that you guys pass next time. Okay? But for today, Ray, it is a complete fail. A fail on the American citizens and our rights. Please don't treat me that way again, or anybody else. Have a good day, Ray. How you doing? All right, so I think the officers left. Shocker. Shocker. Maybe it's because I was not committing a crime. Maybe that's why. But I don't believe they ever asked me to leave. Maybe they did. She said she did, but usually when they say that, they lie if I don't recall it myself. But I did see the sergeant roll up, but Officer Hooch Snatch, or whatever he said his name was, did leave without warning, but that's perfect. You know why? Because I did nothing wrong. Complete fail. Mendota Postal Office, complete fail. Paula, complete fail. Ray kind of redeemed himself a tiny bit in the end when he actually identified her as postmaster, whether that be true or not. I kind of believe it is. And Paula was a terrible representation of any leader. Terrible. Very disgraceful. And to call the police on somebody for trying to speak about poster 7 issues, getting it updated and just having it properly printed. But she claims she's going to take care of it. So we're going to find out about that one, because we will be back. The Mendota police, he did fine. He just came out and, did his thing and realized I wasn't doing anything wrong, apparently. And that's the thing. I mean, we shouldn't be treating First Amendment auditors, anybody with a camera, any different than we would everybody else, That's the thing. If you just treat us like the rest of them, then we're not going to have to come back, That's the thing. I only really go back when I need to, or to double check. But here we are. Hopefully next time they'll do better. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Tell your pals. Bye.